So we went to McDonald's, and just like every other person there, we ordered a burger and some french fries. And then I spotted cups. McDonald's cups. And that gave me an idea. So hey Arttsee buddies, what's up, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be painting on McDonald's cups. So let's get started. And I'm like, never thought it hurt so bad, getting over you. This video is in collaboration with Naomi's Creative Arts. If you don't know her channel, then it is an amazing channel, and you should know her channel because it is an amazing channel. I just said that twice. But anyways, she makes really creative videos. Her videos are really fun to watch, and her art is just amazing. And I highly recommend you to go check her channel out because it's quite underrated. Of course, it will be linked in the description down below, so be sure to check it out. I will be painting on McDonald's cups, and she will be painting on some Starbucks cups. So be sure to check our video out. We've also given each other some words that we have to incorporate in whatever our designs for these cups are going to be. So stay tuned to find what's the word that she gave me, and to know what word I gave her, of course, go check her video out. And now let's get started and take a look at our
options, cups, participants.
I don't know. This is our first one, and the McDonald's logo is actually a lot smaller than I expected. But yeah, McDonald's cups actually do have a bit of a design going on them already. So this one has like yellow waves, I suppose. That surely just reminds me of waves. I can't think of anything else, so waves, yellow waves.
Also, not sponsored by that, or by this actually, so yeah.
Got a bit of an idea for what I can do for this, and we'll just see how it turns out to be. So let's go. So I got started by placing the McDonald's cup right here very carefully, and then bringing out my acrylic paint palette and some paint water. And then I bought this blue shiny tape because I ran out of my paper tape, don't mind that. But anyways, I decided to very carefully tape up this bottom white line thing that we have here. It got to look neat and I could preserve it somehow, so I put it down very carefully, and then I was wondering if I really want it. No, I don't want this tape, so that was a waste. Anyways, now I'm going to start squirting out the paint, which I'm just squirting out a bunch of different blues. Also going to mix a little bit of white and a little bit of black in this to make some light blues, to make some dark blues, because like I said, the McDonald's cup already have a bit of a design going on, and right here we have yellow waves, very interesting, and so I kind of wanted to use that and do whatever my idea is based around, and so I decided to turn these yellow waves into blue waves like they should actually be. Very creative, I know. And there is actually nothing else I could think to do because there's already yellow waves on here. Like, what else can I do with that? I don't know. So anyways, I decided to paint the blues from lightest to darkest as we go to the bottom of the cup to sort of make it look like the depths of the ocean, I guess. I don't know. But I thought it was looking very cool, so that's what I went for. And it was actually so hard to hold the cup. After I got to this point, it was like, where am I supposed to hold it? I could drop it at any point and blue paint would be all over my table. And I'd have to clean it up. But anyways, just look at this satisfying blue stroke. It's just so beautiful. I love it. I think it looks very cool. But anyways, now will we just take a look at the way that I'm holding that cup? It's literally shaking as I paint, and I decided to go along with it, and it also hit my cat by mistake. I'm so sorry to my cat. But good to know we're almost done here with the first coat. I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of cover it up with better layers of paint. So let's do that. And ta-da! Look at that! It looks so much neater and cleaner, but we still have a lot of kneading and cleaning to do. Kneading is not a word, I don't know. Anyways, now I'm just going ahead and cleaning up all of the rough edges, trying to make it look nice and smooth and wavy, as these are supposed to be waves, but I'm confused as to why there would be waves in the bottom of the ocean. I don't know, it's a little confusing. Guess I didn't really get my concept that very right.
It's art.
But this part was really satisfying to do, and I'm really liking how the cup is looking so far. The blues look beautiful, I think. And now I decided to do something that I just thought of all of a sudden. I took a red marker and I decided to clean up the McDonald's logo. And before we move on to whatever I'm about to do next, it's time for the shout out of this week, and it goes to All Too Swift. Her channel is really good. If you're a Taylor Swift fan or Stranger Things fan, you're gonna love her channel. If you'd like a shout out to, then all you have to do is follow these rules and comment hashtag ArtsyBuddy, and the secret word, which for this video is gonna be hashtag coral is botanical, because you'll see why. And now let's get back to painting, shall we? Yeah. And now the cup is gone. I've bought a piece of paper and I am sketching. What am I sketching? I'm sketching the corals which sit at the bottom of the ocean, I think. I'm not sure, but corals. So like I said very earlier in the video, Naomi and I actually gave each other words that we had to incorporate in our designs. And the only botanical thing, wait, no. The word she gave me was botanical, so the only botanical thing I could think of doing was like patterns of flowers, leaves, and plants basically, but I also wanted to incorporate the original design of McDonald's cup, so after I thought of that, I could only think of corals. I wasn't getting any other ideas, any better ideas, so I was really confused if I should do corals because I was just not sure if they're botanical, and my cat decided to interrupt me, so excuse me. Anyways, so I just really wanted to do something botanical because, you know, it's the word that Naomi gave me. I have to include it, right? So I looked it up and I was so glad to know that it is botanical. So that's what I'm doing here. Adding on details to our botanical corals, which I started off with the sketch you guys saw me do, and then I went for a watercolor layer, and then I added the colored pencils on top, and now I'm just going ahead and cutting these out. And while cutting these out, the leaves, yeah, they were easy to cut, nice and simple. And then we had the little circular tube thing, easy to cut. This thing, not easy to cut, so annoying. Thankfully, the annoying part is now done, and I'm just going to go ahead and glue these things in place and press them down nicely so they're secure on the cup. And yes, this is the only cup that I was able to do for this video because I did have ideas for another cup, but also didn't. Like, I didn't really have super creative ideas, so I figured I would just wait until I get better ideas. So yeah, now I'm just going ahead and doing a final addition to this whole thing, which is a couple white acrylic paint bubbles, which I definitely think made this whole thing come together, and I am so glad I did them, and I'm also so glad that we are done. And this is how the final cup has turned out. I think it is definitely not one of my best works, but I do think it looks pretty cool. It's not the best, probably could have come up with some more creative ideas, but I do like this, and I was able to incorporate the botanical using these corals and stuff, which are botanical. I did look them up, so yeah. Let me know in the comments below if you would like to see me customize this cup as well and give me ideas because I don't have any. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I had so much fun doing this collab with Naomi's Creative Arts. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, then I'm very glad that you did. Until I upload another video, make sure you all stay Arttsee, and goodbye.
You're giving me a heart attack, looking like you